Oh, hey guys, Justice Curry with you for another exciting live episode. Hopefully everything goes well. Chances are it probably will not. Um, Again, I like sharing my collecting journey when I get something in the mail that's pretty unique, not seen every day like the title suggests. I got to share it with you guys because that's how I find out about a lot of toys is by other collectors or stumbling upon it through a Facebook page or a toy show. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm glad you showed me this because I didn't know it existed. Now I want one. That's how a lot of this unique craziness, the rare items at least, are acquired from someone posting it, me making maybe a saved want list on eBay, or reaching out to my contacts and saying, hey, do you have this? Uh, it's the middle of the day. I know I'm dating the video. It's mid 2021, and I suffered a knee injury a couple weeks ago, but I'm healing up fine. And I'm optimistic on getting back to work, but I have parts of the day that I like to just hang out, do some toy stuff, just take it easy, slow down. It's always nice to take a little break. Um, let's get on with the toy. MacGyver. If you're watching this video, you're a fan of toys, action figures, or if you're like me, I'm almost 40 years old, well, I will be in a few months. You grew up with MacGyver. Mr. Of course, I set it down and now I can't find you. You're embarrassing me. Where are you? All right, there we got another one. You could do anything with a trusty paper clip. MacGyver could disarm a nuclear bomb or get out of a trapped room. He was Houdini with a paper clip and a Swiss Army knife. Well, no toy manufacturers really jumped on the MacGyver train in the early 90s when it was hot. I mean, they made toy lines for A-Team and some other fun toy lines, but not MacGyver for whatever reason. Unless you were living in Brazil. Yes, down in Brazil. In Brazil. A company called Glasslite, yeah, Glasslite, was a manufacturer down there, and they picked up the licensing for MacGyver and produced some really unique, wacky toys. And I am a fan of everything unique, wacky, like yours truly, but it's even more special if I have a connection to it. So without further ado, I'll tell you the story in a minute. You're saying, shut up, Justice. Just show me the toys. Yes, this is something awesome, beautiful. The artwork, look at that explosion happening back there. A motorcycle, his boss, I don't remember his name. A straight armed, like a 1982 G.I. Joe looking figure, or Dukes of Hazzard and those other toy lines had similar looking. They gave him blonde hair. I didn't give him a sandy brownish hair, but the artwork is phenomenal. I don't speak Spanish, I suppose this would be. So if you know what this says, tell me in the comments. And then the back of it, some of the other vehicles that are offered down below. The Swiss Army knife, of course, the Swiss Army knife. The story with this was about a week ago. On one of the Facebook pages, someone was selling this and taking offers. I hate the offer game. It drives me nuts, but you have to deal with it. But anyway, I saw the offers, and normally I don't talk prices and money, but I will this time because this is a fun score and a fun story. Someone was offering $400 for one in poorer condition. And the person said, no, I'm not going to sell it. I want more than $400. I'm like, gosh, I remember seeing this years ago once, but I was neck deep in my G.I. Joe and He-Man addiction. But now I've crossed those finish lines, and I'm looking for other unique items that I want to include in my collection. So it wasn't that important. So I looked it up. I found one on eBay, but it was loose for several $100s, and there was no sold examples of it listed or sold. I'm like, man, I don't know how much this thing's worth. So I scoured the interwebs and stumbled upon, with a simple Google search, Glasslight MacGyver, a toy website called, I think, smalljoes.com, which sells a lot of bootleg and regular G.I. Joes. They had this for sale on their website for, wait for it, $150. Granted, mind you, I had just seen one that didn't sell for $400 because the buyer was like, no, I want more. And I'm like, this is only $150. And I work hard for my money. I'm hustling constantly, buying, selling. If you need any common G.I. Joes, 80s, or common He-Man figures, hit me up. I'll hook you up. But I'm selling constantly so I can afford to buy things like this without utilizing real world money and making my wife want to kill me. So I purchased it. It came in the mail last night. I said, why not? Let's do, what is this music? Oh, let's do a little video. Doing some other research on it as well. I found turn this around, a website. Look at the infinite parallels. You're looking at you. That's what I see on the screen through my web camera. But here is the ad for MacGyver. All right, you get the point. Some redonkulousness going. Oh, while I have you here. Uh-oh, back to the infinite. Oh, look at all this insanity that I have back here. This isn't seen that often. A few of my favorite things. Just randomness. My to-do list. All sorts of insanity. All right. One of the action figure sites that I like to utilize is called Figure Realm, Figure Realm, REALM.com. It is, and I'll show you in a second, a great resource for collecting action figures. But here's some color photographs of the MacGyver series instead of that. So you can see there's like a Lamborghini and a car over here. I don't know what you're seeing. Let me see. Hold on. I had to switch over just to make sure. I have no idea if it's fuzzy or not. I apologize. Be like, focus, Justice. A helicopter, a car. It looks like, I can't remember that toy line. A motorcycle, and then the figure that we just looked at here momentarily. I've seen some other versions of the figure, different color schemes, but this seems to be the most regular one, if that's even a word. Most regular one? Yeah, that's fine. All right, let me get back. Oof. So yes, MacGyver had a toy line. I have to protect this, and I'll tell you another little secret. Years ago, and it gets me off on a tangent, and I love to get off on tangents. I saw a collector that would offer his services to clean card backs for mint on card G.I. Joes. And I messaged him. I'm like, hey, how do you clean them? I don't want to send my card backs to you and have you clean it. Just teach me how to fish instead of giving me fish. It's a trade secret. I can't let you know this. I'm like, you frickin'. But something that I've found works is, I don't think anybody's told me this. I just did it, and because there was a little layer of gunk on it. Granted, it came from Brazil and probably been sitting in closets, attics, what have you, and then eventually made its way to the States. But simple Armor All for cleaning cars, gives that shine back to it. It cleans up bubbles that are grimy and dirty. Granted, I'm not spraying it on the card. I don't want to saturate it, but I'll spray it on a rag or something and lightly wipe it off, and all this gunk comes off, and it gives the card a fresh new look, as you can see. And I've done that for a lot of my G.I. Joes, He-Man, and other desirable, expensive ones, and I haven't really run into an issue yet. While we're on the topic of, 1 second. Why can't I see what other people are saying? Whatever. While we're on the topic of cleaning things, if you have price tags and you're not a price tag guy and you want to remove them, I found lighter fluid works, but you have to be super careful because if there's, like, if you put lighter fluid on the back of this, it would stain it permanently. But the shinier gloss that's on most any vintage toys that there were will remove it, just saturate it. It soaks through the price tag, gets to the sticky gummy part, and then you can peel it off or scrape it away. But if you get it too close to the side, the lighter fluid will touch that side and kind of bubble it or discolor it. So you got to be careful. Or if there's any cracks in this that expose the back regular rough cardboard, that can get in there and ruin it as well. And I've learned the hard way throughout there. But those are my Justice Curry 101 tips on just cleaning things. And I'm sure there's a ton of other ways, but this is one that I've liked. I don't have a really good case for it other than one of my extra hard cases that I had for, I think, Ninja Turtles or some other toy line. So I'll put it in that to protect it just from dust and other ridiculousness. Gosh, I don't like how it's all this wasted space. And obviously, space is an issue. The next thing I need to do, instead of talking with you all, is clean my toy room. I spent the greater part of yesterday and this morning cleaning the outside area for my kids' stuff. It accumulates: birthdays, Christmases, toys, messes. Oh my, I got like 20 Nerf guns. And literally I filled up tote after tote after tote of stuff just to get rid of, because I'm sick of tripping over toys or stuff being at the bottom of a tote, toys, and my kids never seeing it in the first place. So keep that hunt alive. I love you all. Take care. See you later.